Hello students. So this is the next question regarding CET PG name reaction series. See the question. Sandmeyer reaction involves treatment of diazonium salts with. The various options are given to you, and if you can see it clearly, all the options given are the cuprous salts. Now to find out the correct answer for this question, you need to know what is Sandmeyer's reaction. So let us move on that step. On your screen, you are able to see a precursor step to the Sandmeyer's reaction. It's not basically a Sandmeyer's reaction, so it is just a precursor step. What is happening here? We are taking an aromatic amine, aniline. This needs to be treated with mixture of sodium nitrite and HCl at low temperature conditions, right? This mixture of sodium nitrite and HCl is called as diazotization mixture, and the reaction is called as diazotization. Okay, so as soon as this mixture interact with each other, that is combination of NO2, sodium nitrite and HCl, they'll have a tendency to produce nitrous acid, HNO2, right? Now this HNO2 in presence of acid will interact with each other and result in the formation of a nitrosonium ion, right? So this is the main step, that is the production of nitrosonium ion, and because of this step there will be a possibility for the preparation of diazonium salt. So the first step which you are seeing is the diazotization reaction, whereby aromatic amine gets converted into corresponding diazonium salt. Is it okay? Now we'll move towards the main Sandmeyer's reaction. So this is the Sandmeyer's reaction, whereby diazonium salts are converted into aryl halides. Okay, so we are taking this benzene diazonium chloride. This can be interacted with CuCl in presence of corresponding acid HCl, or you can interact with CuBr in presence of corresponding acid HBr, or CuCN in presence of KCN. Now the question comes here, in the two cases above, you are taking help of HCl and HBr, then in the third case, why not HCN? The reason is HCN is a weak acid, and since it is a weak acid, it won't be easier in case of HCN to replace this N2 plus by Cn minus, right? So instead of HCN, we need to take KCN. Clear? What happens as per as the mechanism is concerned? See what happens as soon as your CuCl, that is cuprous salt in corresponding acid, approaches benzene diazonium salts, there is a formation of this particular intermediate. Can you see this? So there is a formation of this intermediate. During this formation of the intermediate, what is actually happening? N2 is released, right? So N2 is going out from this position, right? So as soon as this intermediate is formed, which is highly unstable, the nucleophile within the reaction or the nucleophile within the reagent which you are using is going to directly attack this unstable intermediate, and there will be definitely then formation of this corresponding products, that is chlorobenzene, bromobenzene and cyanobenzene in this case. Is it clear? So that is about your Sandmeyer's reaction. So what are the main things you need to remember in Sandmeyer's reaction? You need to remember Sandmeyer reaction always takes place in presence of cuprous salts. So it can be cuprous chloride, it can be cuprous bromide, or it can be CuCN. What type of reaction it undergoes? It undergoes a nucleophilic substitution reaction. Is it okay? So if you are aware of the Sandmeyer reaction and you are clear of all these points which have been discussed today, then you will be in a position to attempt all the questions related to Sandmeyer's reaction in your final exam papers in your common entrance test. Is it okay? In my next video, I'll upload regarding Bayer's vinegar oxidation. Till then, work hard and stay safe.